Dagshai, also known as Dagshai, is one of the oldest cantonment towns in the Solan district of Himachal Pradesh. It is situated on top of a 5,689-foot high hillock that stands sphinx like astride the Kalka Shimla highway at a point about 11 kilometers from Solan. It was founded in 1847 by the East India Company by securing free of cost 5 villages from Maharaja of Patiala, also known as Bhupinder Singh of Patiala. Dagshai is a small civilian town, and the two schools take up most of this hilltop station. There are no hotels, but the place has a lot of picnic spots with grand views. With this, we reach Dagshai Jail Museum. Dagshai Jail was constructed in 1849 at a cost of Rs 72,873. It has 54 maximum security cells which have a floor area of 8 by 12 and 20-foot high ceilings. The hamlet was founded in 1847 by the East India Company. This military prison in Dagshai cantonment is a witness of Mahatma Gandhi's arrival in Himachal Pradesh. Britishers used to keep rogue soldiers in the prison. Mahatma Gandhi spent 2 days there, not as a prisoner, but to meet the Irish prisoners. Nathuram Godse was kept in this prison as well. He was Gandhi's assassin and he was believed to be the last prisoner of this jail. Some points of interest in this jail is that nobody has ever escaped from this jail. There is only one VIP cell. Outside the courtyard of the cell, one can see solid gunmetal fire hydrant made in 1865 in the UK. The museums in the jail compound has old photographs of houses which recreate the history of the place and some memorable from the British rule period. The architecture of both the jail and the museum are typically built in British green color. It was for prisoners guilty of treachery who were subjected to cruel chastisement, barricaded windows and doors. 16 cells out of the 54 were used for severe punishments. The cells were hardly ventilated and there was no source of natural light. It is said that apart from the cellular jail in the Andamans, also known as the Kala Pani, Dagshai jail was one of the most feared prisons by the prisoners. Apart from the jail, there is also the Dagshai Heritage Museum, where there are photos of steam engines, railway lines, old customs of Dagshai, and a brief mention of Monkey Point, and some old notes on what the area was like during the war times. It is said that when the jailer wanted to punish any prisoner, they made them stand in a small box-like room, blindfolded, without food and water for a single day. Pictures, articles, and newspaper cutouts are a proof that all of this happened, and it is important for us and the people to know what really happened. It is not only a part of history, but also a part of our freedom, a fight for an independent nation, a fight for an independent India. As we enter the Heritage Museum, which is situated right next to the jail, we can see cannons, a room full of archives with each and every detailing of what happened, why did it happen, and with whom it happened. And in the center, there is even a little map of the entire area which the Britishers made. If you ever visit the Dagshai Jail Museum, you would see that it is clearly mentioned that the archives have been brought from Canada. The pictures are those of our freedom fighters. Dagshai as an area, Dagshai during the cold, and Dagshai during the war times, and Dagshai after the independence. It is all there. Everything has been photographed and preserved till date, and for the generations to come and to know what really happened in the past. Just 100 meters away from the museum, we can see Dagshai Cemetery, which was also built by the East India Company in the 1800s, and it is believed that this graveyard is haunted. Being an army cantonment area, there is tight security, cleanliness, and most importantly, peace. There is also Army Public School, which is ranked ninth among top boarding schools in India. While the other hill stations remain flooded throughout the year, this hill station is still underrated. But this museum is a must visit. Do visit to see this underrated gem